Hello everyone, welcome my YouTube channel. Breaking news. Ukraine provides US with information on received weapons. Ukraine provides the United States with information on the use and presence of the received US weapons, which are used on the battlefield against the Russian invaders. This was stated on Monday by a senior American Pentagon official, according to Radio Svoboda reference to Reuters. A senior US defense official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said the United States has restarted on-site inspections in Ukraine to help keep track of the weapons being provided to Kyiv. It is noted that the Ukrainian government made a commitment to safeguarding and accounting for the weapons, and there was no credible evidence they were being diverted. But, the United States had recently restarted on-site inspections to check weapons stocks in Ukraine, whenever and wherever the security conditions allow, the official added. On-site inspections are a routine part of agreements countries sign with the United States when they are provided certain weapons. We'll continue to work with our colleagues across the US government and with our international partners to ensure accountability of security assistance now and in the future, the US official told reporters. Such inspections are being carried out by the military attaché and the Defense Cooperation Department at the US Embassy in Kyiv. The Pentagon official declined to say how many on-site inspections had been carried out so far, but acknowledged that it was not always easy to keep track of weapons in an area with an active conflict. Last week it became known that the United States prepared a plan to counter Russia's seizure of Western weapons during the war in Ukraine. The U.S. Department of State expressed concern that Russian forces could seize samples of Western weapons and use them for sabotage. Russia can probably use this weapon for propaganda or conducting operations under a foreign flag, the U.S. Department of State said. Since Russia launched a full-scale war in Ukraine 8 months ago, the United States provided more than $18 billion in military aid. And Ukraine and the Czech Republic prepare 50-plus projects to strengthen the armed forces of Ukraine. Reznikov, the ministers of defense of Ukraine and the Czech Republic, Alexei Reznikov and Jana Sernikova, on Monday, October 31, discussed further cooperation in strengthening the armed forces of Ukraine. Reznikov reported this on Twitter. He announced more than 50 projects with the participation of the Czech Republic to strengthen the Ukrainian army. A wonderful meeting with my Czech colleague Jana Sernikova. On the agenda, 50-plus projects to strengthen the Ukrainian army with the participation of the Czech Republic, Reznikov wrote. The ministers of both countries discussed current hostilities of the Russian invaders and the supply of weapons and equipment for the Ukrainian army. We discussed the situation on the front, supplies of arms and equipment, opportunities to expand projects in sphere of air defense, Minister of Defense of Ukraine said. Jana Sernikova noted that during the meeting with Alexei Reznikov they discussed further humanitarian and military aid in the fight against Russian aggression, as well as the participation of the Czech Republic in the post-war reconstruction of Ukraine. On Monday, a delegation of the Czech government led by Prime Minister Petr Fiala arrived in Kyiv and took part in the first-ever joint meeting of the Ukrainian and Czech governments. During this visit, the head of the Czech government and the President of Ukraine signed the joint declaration on Ukraine's Euro-Atlantic perspective. The document defines the priority areas of cooperation between Ukraine and the Czech Republic in the framework of our country's strategic course to acquire full membership in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The declaration expresses support for Ukraine's independence, sovereignty and territorial integrity within its internationally recognized borders, and also confirms its commitment to NATO's open door policy. With the signing of the document at the level of the President of Ukraine and the Prime Minister of the Czech Republic, the support of the Czech side for the prospect of Ukraine becoming a member of NATO was recorded as soon as conditions allow, the President's office noted. The declaration separately notes the intention of the Czech Republic to continue providing powerful military, technical, defense and humanitarian support to Ukraine. Previously, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Czech Republic Jan Lipovský said that the Czech Republic will continue to support Ukraine in the fight against the Russian invaders by supplying weapons and ammunition to the armed forces. Ukrainian Defense Forces shoot down a Russian Mi-8 helicopter. The Ukrainian Defense Forces destroyed a Mi-8 helicopter. Russian Aerospace Forces in the Donetsk region. The video of the defeat of the helicopter was published on social media. Ukrainian anti-aircraft gunners shot down an enemy helicopter using a portable anti-aircraft missile system. The Russian Mi-8 helicopter was flying along the line of contact at low altitudes, thus hiding from missiles. But the helicopter was spotted at observation posts and shot down. A successful hit of an anti-aircraft missile was recorded by one of the drones of Ukrainian soldiers. The published video shows the helicopter of the invaders burning and falling. Presumably, none of the crew survived. The crash site of the helicopter was later identified by coordinates. The military helicopter was shot down near the village of Spern, in the Donetsk region. Mi-8 is a modern multi-purpose helicopter that presents in civil and civil-military transport versions. It is designed to carry personnel, as well as cargo inside the cockpit and on external suspension. The helicopter is created taking into account the specifics of use in low temperatures, from -40 to 50 degrees Celsius and below, and limited visibility during flights, including during the polar night. Mi-8 military versions are equipped with an active protection system, steel armor plates, a decoy automatic ejection system, an EU jammer, protected by fuel tanks. It can carry the same set of weapons as Mi-24, as well as a crew armor protection set. Moreover, Mi-8 can adapt to operate at the nighttime. The helicopter can be armed with two 7.62mm machine guns in fore and aft installations, and two 12.7mm machine guns. The helicopter is capable of carrying up to two guided gun containers with 23mm GSH-23L guns, two blocks of S-8 unguided missiles, a Sturm B or Ataka ATGM, up to 8 rockets, or 4,250 kg gravity bombs. Good day to everyone.